What's going on? It's your girl TampaMystic, and we are broadcasting live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Hey, we got good energy in the building. I already seen that. You know what I'm saying? We turn it up in this thing. Shout out to MINDFRAME checking in. What's good, family?
What's going on?
Hey, man, it's been a long time. We haven't done this in a while, right?
Yeah, it's been a couple years.
Yeah,
like
it's been too long. You know what I'm saying? So I know we got a lot to catch up on, right?
Definitely.
But before we get into all that, talking about your new project and everything you got going on, man, give us that official introduction.
What is going on outside there, y'all, man? It's your boy MINDFRAME, coming straight from Memphis, Tennessee. Living in Nashville now. I'm almost a third cousin to Atlanta, man. I be up here so much. But yeah, it's going live. We've been doing this for some time now. Constantly growing, man. I just thank God, man.
Nah, for real. Like, we have to thank God, because we in a crazy world, man. Of course, I gotta first and foremost say long live young Dolph, man.
R.I.P. young Dolph.
We just tragically lost him, and it's gotta stop, man. I'm not gonna get too deep into it because that could turn into a whole nother show, but it's just when you taking people out in your own city from where they from, it's just it's not right, period. But y'all gotta figure out other ways to solve whatever issues you got. We're gonna put that out there, and I'm sure you felt that because you're originally from Memphis.
Yes, born and raised Memphis. I'm still in the city. So much. Literally all of my family is still down there, so I'm constantly down there.
Yeah, so I know you feeling it for sure, especially too, because you in the same business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You both are in this music business, and when you lose somebody like that from your city and in the same business,
hurts,
it's it hurts.
Yeah.
it's like losing a family member, like a brother or something.
Yeah, and I really looked up to Dolph, as far as just being the independent, kind of hometown hero, was. So, cause I'm kind of on this same path right now, and I just learned a lot from him. I got a lot of game from just watching him and studying him.
Yeah.
And how he moved and stuff, and some of the stuff I do myself, man, I learned and got from young Dolph. So it definitely, hit home for me.
Yeah.
So, man, rest in heaven, man, young Dolph, man.
Absolutely, man. So let's take it back. I know you're originally from Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
You're now in Nashville.
Yep, now in Nashville.
Part-time ATL, kind of, sort of,
Yeah.
At what age did you move out of Memphis? Or about,
I didn't leave Memphis until I say officially I didn't leave Memphis until after I graduated college.
Okay, so you was there pretty much all your life.
So I went to I graduated from Tennessee State University, the real TSU, in 2014. So after I graduated, I just stayed in Nashville because I had a job right after that. Majority of my fan base came, from Nashville at the time due to college and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
And plus, I wasn't too far from home, and I kind of got the drift and learned early, that I don't know, Memphis just wasn't somewhere I think I needed to kind of spread my wings from.
Word.
Not saying that I resent Memphis. Not saying
I agree.
I had to get away.
I understand.
I still love it. I'm still there. A lot of the times, but just not trying to get caught up in certain stuff anymore.
Right. I respect that so much, and I agree. It's no different. I left Tampa. It's my heart. I still carry the name. I love it, but sometimes you have to leave your city in order to put on for your city. Definitely. And it's no disrespect. It's not like we leaving nobody behind or we forgot about y'all, because some people be like, oh, you forgot it. No, it's nothing like that. You just got to understand in the business that we are in, it requires us to move around.
Got to.
You can't just sit and be in your city all the time, you have to move around. It's sometimes people blow up in their city and they stay there, and that's cool, but that's not what works for everybody. Right. So we have to figure out what works for us. So you're in Nashville now?
Yeah,
I love Nashville too. It's a beautiful city, first and foremost.
It is.
It's beautiful out there. I've been out there quite a few times, and on business and personal, and it's a beautiful, beautiful city, man. What's it like out there, for independent artists such as yourself that are coming up in this business?
It's still kind of growing. I didn't even move to Nashville for the music scene, because I'm not trying to be the biggest Memphis artist. I'm not trying to be the biggest Nashville artist. I'm trying to be I'm trying to be like a state legend slash just industry like game legend. Like I wanna like far succeed like those limitations. I didn't want to put I run my city like on my resume. Like I don't want to run my city.
Right.
Like, I want to run me. I want to run this game. I want to run my pockets up and my partner's pockets up. Like, that's what I want to run. So.
Absolutely. No, listen, I totally get it, and I respect that because it's bigger than any city that you live in.
Exactly.
You know, that's why
for the world, man. I don't make music for Tennessee.
Right. Period. Like it's big, way bigger than that. Do you have kids?
Nope, no kids.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, especially when you got kids, it's really bigger than you. But you haven't had no babies yet.
No, not yet.
Nah.
Undefeated out here.
You're a rare breed, bro.
Last of a dying breed.
Man, and we're here to talk about all that. So, let's once again take it back to Memphis. Great city, so much talent.
So much.
So I mean, like I've really got so much respect for the city. I just wish there would be some more unity out there, and perhaps it may happen. I don't know, but with that being said, talk to us about you personally growing up in there. Give us a couple Memphis artists that maybe influenced you or you looked up to. I know we talked about, the late great Young Dolph, but like I'm talking about growing up when you was like a young and yeah.
Well, I got put on and put down real early, man. So like that's to my oldest brother and my cousins and stuff, so they would always put me on like the Memphis greats like Ballin' G. My all-time probably favorites, Player Fly.
That's my dog, man. Shout out Player Fly.
Crazy. Man. I got Player Fly. If you ever see this, bro, we have to do something.
Listen. Player Fly's my homie.
I'm probably our biggest fan, bro.
That's my partner. Like he was one of the first interviews that I got to do when I moved to Atlanta, and we still keep in contact with each other. So, Player Fly.
Player Fly.
You know what I'm saying? Let's make that
Flying frame. Let's do it, man.
So yeah, definitely Player Fly.
Course 3-6. Project Pat Frazier.
Project Pat.
Sexy Gangsta Boo.
Oh yeah.
Just all of them.
So many legendary artists have come from your city. How has that really, like, let's dig a little bit. Being in a city where so many legendary artists not only came from the city, but are still making moves, because all them artists are still actively doing stuff within this business, whether it's making music or putting other people in a position to help their career uplift. How does it feel to have come from a city? Because there's some people who are in these little small towns and nobody's made it out of there.
Yeah.
Does that give you more hope?
Definitely. It's infectious almost.
Yeah.
And it's kind of some of the same principles I try to like instill in myself and my music, my movement. And that's just being creative and not blending in with the trend, but setting your own. Like just being, embracing your creativeness and making something timeless.
Figuring out ways to stand out.
Exactly.
We ain't trying to fit in.
Exactly. I don't want to. I barely even listen to the radio now because it just doesn't.
Right, you don't want to be influenced by other people's sounds.
Yeah, not even just that. Like it just, and it's no disrespect to them, but I don't be liking majority of it. So it sounds the exact same.
So let me ask you this: with that being said, you as an artist don't really listen to radio, right?
Yeah.
How do you want your fans to tune in with you? Because what if they have the same attitude, like I don't really listen to radio? How do you want them to be in tune with MINDFRAME?
Well, I mean, you got to think of it this way at the same time. I'm not trying to deter nobody from the radio. That's just me, because I listen to, like, a lot of other stuff.
You listen to stuff that's on your playlist, like, that you download on.
I listen to, like, stuff on my playlist, or I like a lot of old school, like, music. Like, most times, I might not even be listening to rap music.
I got you. Yeah, me too. So, you got to be different, bro.
Yeah, like, it's probably 60% old school stuff and then like 40% like rap stuff.
Because Slick, a lot of the old school stuff is just it's timeless music.
Exactly. So and that's just my vibe. Like I listen to like and I guess probably because Nashville radio just I don't know. It don't really appease to like who we would think. We come from Memphis. Memphis like we are good for playing that next up.
Yeah.
Like the music like you probably never heard type stuff, and they don't stick strictly to this like top 40 countdown.
Word, I got it. So you got to make your own playlist.
One behind the other. One behind, like, no. Like,
I get it. No, listen, I totally respect, because I'm the same way. Even though I'm on radio, I don't really listen to it much. I have my own playlist that I formed. You know, I'm an Apple Music user, and then of course some people use Spotify, whatever your flavor
Spotify,
is.
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube definitely. YouTube, because YouTube is the most universal one. You don't even need an app. I be watching my own interviews on my TV at the crib. You know, just
I be doing it too.
we got to.
Yeah.
We gotta watch our own work, because that's how that's the only way we're gonna ever improve or get better. Critique yourself.
Yeah,
like, I could have did this a little differently.
I'm hard on myself.
You listen, you have to be.
Yeah.
And you gotta have thick skin in this business, because other people that don't even know you are gonna critique you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's okay. We can't please everybody.
Yeah. But the only critique that, well, I can't say that. I was gonna say the only critique that matter is yours, but sometimes people be knowing what they're talking about.
Yeah,
so
especially if it's like some of the OGs, you know, and they want to give you some pointers or something like that, you know.
If it's somebody who know what they're talking about, yeah. But if it's somebody who
it's trolling, and there's a lot of those out there.
You work at Kroger. You can't tell me about what I'm doing.
Right. Someone who's doing less than you can't tell you how to level up, and that's just what it is.
Exactly.
Point blank, period.
Exactly.
So we have a couple records that we're going to check out today. But before we get into the first one, I know you wanted to talk about your most recent project, which is the EP Out of Sight, Out of Mind.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, because of course it entitles the word mind, which is a part of your name, MINDFRAME. Explain the name first, and then we're going to talk about the project.
Okay. Well, every project I've put out has had mind in it. And
correct.
I'm trying to keep that.
That's why I wanted you to explain the name first before we got into talking about the project.
So my first ever mixtape was Don't Mind Me. That was hosted by DJ Smalls and Southern Smoke. That was like my debut, whatever. And then I did an EP. It was called State of Mind. And then after State of Mind, dropped my EP Out of Sight, Out of Mind. So Out of Sight, Out of Mind came from me when I was deployed overseas, and a lot of the music that's
salute to you, bro.
Thank you. So yeah, I am in the Army National Guard, still serving currently. Be 13 years next June.
You look like you about 20 though. You started when you was like 7.
Nah, right out of high school. So yeah, but so Out of Sight, Out of Mind just came from honestly, it came from like depression, to be real, because I was still doing my music, but I kind of got into a bad rift of watching everybody else on social media back home,
right?
Like kind of leveling up and progressing, and I'm sitting here doing this, and I'm like,
it could kind of put you in your feelings a little bit. I totally get it.
Because like I'm not being seen, so I'm not in people's minds anymore.
Right.
And I kind of I switched it. I flipped it, and I just flipped like a certain switch, and I was like, no, that's not my disadvantage. That's my advantage.
Yes.
I'm gonna work so hard over here and do stuff to where even though I'm not there, I'm gonna still do stuff that people in the States or back home doing that they ain't even did.
Right.
And that's exactly what I did. So I ended up being played on like 10 radio stations back in the States at like one time. I was doing all type of like online interviews and virtual podcast stuff.
Got to.
I was working on like a lot of marketing stuff, and ended up getting like over 100,000 views for like a music video at the time.
That's big, bro.
Like I even got a chance to even perform like over there. Like how many independent artists can say they an international performer?
Listen, do you have footage?
Yeah, I got footage. It's actually some of it is in my docu-series that I shoot.
Which we gonna talk about that too, man. Like I love that you're doing that, because you have to document your journey.
Yeah.
You know, because we're not going to say if you blow up. We're going to say when you blow up.
It's coming.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You want to be able to have all that footage to put, like, right now you got your docu-series. How often are you putting that out real quickly? Just kind of whenever you are doing stuff?
Yeah, just whenever it's a lot of stuff have happened. I know this pandemic has kind of pushed a lot of it back, but I've actually been shooting a whole lot. Like I'm sitting on about 3 episodes. Like
That's good. So when you get bigger, now you can make a big documentary about your whole journey, your life, because people want to see that stuff.
Yeah, they do.
They want to know what your journey is because they want to know your formula. They want to know your secrets. They want to know your ins and outs. They want to know your struggles. They want to know all that stuff.
And all of that is in it.
You're right. You have to document it.
Yeah, and I love documentaries and watching them and stuff.
I do too, bro. Like it's one of my favorite things to watch because it makes me really understand people's journey and it gives me ideas and it motivates me.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I think that's the knowledge I gain from it and the motivation I gain from it.
Right. And then not only that too, like we have to study the greats. Like for example, the people that inspire you. Say Master P is a person that inspires you, right? He inspires me for sure because he's a businessman. He's legendary. He's done it all. Basketball. Yeah. He puts other artists in positions to win. So of course he's a documentary that I tune in and watch. But furthermore, I look up to people like, of course, the Breakfast Club because, we do the same things. Of course, they're just got a bigger name to me, but I'm going to get there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I always study them and watch them because I'm motivated by them. Not that I'm trying to copy them, but I'm motivated by them. And I'm sure you as an artist, you do the same things. Yeah, got to. Yeah.
So like one person I like real quick that I like really like documentary wise is Notorious B.I.G.
Oh yeah.
Like how
one of the best ever.
Like definitely. Like how he's been gone like a while. Yeah. And he just came out with a whole new documentary like earlier this year.
Because he documented so much content.
And it's all the footage no one has ever seen.
That's amazing.
Like that's crazy. So that's what really drives me. Like I gotta do this. Like I gotta keep up with this. So
you gotta put everything, especially we're in a digital streaming era, and YouTube's out there. You have to put all this on those platforms because even when we are gone off of this earth, we gotta leave our legacy of. People are gonna want to, especially then they really tune into it. They give us our flowers while we still here, y'all. Please. So talk to us about the EP, Out of Sight, Out of Mind.
So Out of Sight, Out of Mind features a hit single, Look at Me Now. Also Lay You Down. It's just got dope music on it. So it was really just about me kind of tapping into that confidence of people might not really see me here and there, or might not even know who I am, but all that's finna change.
Yeah,
like I might be out of sight and out of mind for the moment, but I mean it's not gonna be for too long.
Well, we about to put them on game. You know what I'm saying? We about to get it. I'm sorry. What record did you want to check out first?
So first, and this is just a new single. This is not even off Out of Sight, Out of Mind. So I'm ultimately leading up to my next for real like album. And it's gonna be called Mind Over Matter.
I like how you incorporate mind into all of them, bro.
So Back in My Bag was like my first just newest single, bounce back song. And, it just stems from kind of that same tip. A lot of people, I'm a real humble guy, a humble dude, so I'm real laid back, I'm smooth, nonchalant, and sometimes I kind of I get myself in trouble by not really speaking and manifesting, really, holding and showing that confidence sometimes. Yeah, because I feel like I'm arrogant, but like one of my homies, one of my brothers, man, his name is Miles, and he was like, hey man, you need to you gotta start talking that ish, man.
Yeah, for real.
He said, bro, you super talented. Like, it's okay. He was like, it's okay, bro. You can, it's okay to brag about yourself sometimes.
It absolutely is, because the thing about it is when you have that, there's a difference between being super arrogant and being confident, right? Yeah. Like I'm very confident, but I don't feel I deliver in an arrogant way, and that's exactly where you need to be, because I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say it right here, right now, live and direct. I like your mannerisms and I like your energy, and I'm gonna elaborate real quickly, and we're gonna get into the song. I'll be honest, there's some artists out here, and I'm not afraid to say this, and of course I ain't gonna say no names, that I would want sitting in this seat next to me, because I don't like their energy,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't want their energy this close to me. You understand what I'm saying? So like I'm mindful of who I put next to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like your energy. I like your humbleness. Keep all that. Just pop your ish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're a dope artist.
Yeah. So that's basically what this is about, man. I'm getting back in that bag. Like I haven't made one of these type of songs in a while. So that's just where it came from. And bag season don't never end.
Who produced this one?
My homie Don Jeans, man. He one of the producers from Detroit. That I
Okay.
linked up with back in college. Dope guy.
Well, we about to get into it right now, live and direct, right here on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Go ahead and introduce it for us.
Yeah, it's your boy MINDFRAME, and y'all tune into one of my new singles. It's called Back in My Bag, man.
Hey, let's get it.
Industry's Most Wanted.
But it's about time you start talking this shit, man. So I say, okay.
I'm back in my bag. 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 Back to my chick. They know I'm next. I am a vet. They try their best, but this just a guess. I ain't impressed. Watch how I flex. I will not rest. Foot on they neck. Put some respect on my name and my crest, but I digress. I must confess. I jump with the more. I'm not taking less. Check it's not chess. What's your address? I come direct. They can't stop success, but this southern finesse. Confident with the drip. Constantly leaving them wet. I do what I want. They do what they can. They be out here flogging, but I'm cool with who I am. Never said I was the main, but respect me as a man. I'm just stunting on these haters while I'm getting to these bands. I do what I want. They do what they can. They be out here capping, but I'm cool with who I am. Never said I was the main, but respect me as a man. I'm just stunting on these haters while I'm getting to these bands. Back in my bag. I'm 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 on my zone. King on the throne. There is no clone. Earnings not long. Don't believe what I hear. I believe what I'm shown. I'm not on my own. I talk with God like he got a phone. No beat in my bone. No hope in my heart. I've been real from the start. So stay in your lane. Keep playing your part. I'm the light in the dark. I'm this shit too far. It is in our standpoint like a dart. This ain't for the weak. We don't compare, so I don't compete. Trying to get meals like me. And a lot of these thrills I seek. They ain't ill as me. And that is not a reach. With or without a deal, I keep the real within my speech. Even when haters trying to drain me just like they a leech. If it's a lesson, watch me teach. A sermon, watch me preach. I'm never tense, but in the end, I play the role of chief. And when it's time to put in work, I just roll up the sleeves. Don't congregate with the outsiders, I celebrate with the team. Had these visions 616 when it was all a dream. They can't stop success or this southern finesse. Confident with the drip, constantly leaving them wet. I do what I want, they do what they can. They be out here flogging, but I'm cool with who I am. Never said I was the main, but respect me as a man. I'm just stunting on these haters while I'm getting to these bands. I do what I want, they do what they can. They be out here capping, but I'm cool with who I am. Never said I was the main, but respect me as a man. I'm just stunting on these haters while I'm getting to these bands. I'm back in my bag. 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 I'm back in my bag.
Hey, big shout out to MINDFRAME checking in, back in my bag, man. That's a great record, bro. Because listen, I just want to elaborate on what I took from that record. It's basically what you spoke on is like sometimes we get out of our element a little bit, right? Yeah. We're human. Whether people admit it or not, we have emotions, we have feelings. Some people have a great way of displaying them, but not coming off being weird. Some people try to hold it inside, which I don't suggest you do that. But and a lot of it can come from the fact that we're not where we want to be at a certain point in time. It might take us a little longer, but it's cool. But once we bounce out of that, we get back on our bag, we get into it. Like nothing is gonna hold us back, and it's a motivational song.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think if anybody don't take nothing from that, y'all whack. Y'all out your mind.
That's what y'all, you tripping.
You tripping. Exactly. How's the EP doing?
EP is doing great. It's doing real well. I had a video for Look at Me Now and Lay You Down. Both of those got some nice views on them as well. Also, 2L, 2Q or Too Legit to Quit. Great video behind it too.
Yeah.
Man, it's a blessing, man.
Man.
They just doing great, and I'm real excited about a lot of the new stuff I'm working on to hopefully keep taking it a step higher from there.
Absolutely. You just got to keep pushing, man, and keep documenting everything you're doing. Mind Over Matter docu-series. How many episodes have you put out?
So we have 5 episodes out now. And
Okay.
This is spanning from over time from like 2014 until I think the last one was like mostly something for like last year.
Okay.
So it's a nice like spread of like
Yeah.
just different stuff, just showing like my journey
Your journey and
over these years. And
it's important that people understand your journey because you've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
Military is not easy, obviously. You know
Not
what I'm
at all.
saying? Salute you
Yeah.
for serving this great country that we live in.
Thank you.
With any idea when the next episode's gonna drop so people can be on the lookout for that?
The next episode, I'm hoping to have dropping sometime next month.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start the new year off with another one.
Word.
But this next one is it's a real special one. So it's actually an interview with my mama.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's man, if y'all watch that one, man, bring your tissues, cause
I will.
yeah,
I
'cause
will.
It gets deep.
Because I
Get
told you
deep
I
on that.
lost my mom this year. So
Yeah, I know,
anytime that conversations come up about stuff like that, I always want to cry.
Yeah.
Because like Mom Dukes can't be replaced. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right,
Like,
man. Shout out to my mama.
yeah. Shout out to your mom, man. We love you. So that's coming soon.
Shout out to your mama.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Like it.
Yeah.
I'm like at a loss for us. I can't, especially now because going through the holidays. Like this is my first holidays without her, man. Like, and my dad too. Not to get too much off the subject, but my parents were married for 48 years. So
It's a blessing.
you know what I'm saying? Exactly, and that's why I have high expectations of stuff like that because that type of stuff is almost unheard of these days. You know what I'm saying? So
I
that's
love my mama. I don't care what nobody say.
period, point blank, gots
Yeah.
to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's the one that gave you life.
Yeah.
Talk about a little bit more about the docu-series. You put out 5 episodes, more on the way. What's the YouTube channel that it's on?
It's Thank God I'm Frame. Just go to YouTube, type in Thank God I'm Frame, all one word. My music will pop up, my music videos will pop up, live performances, interviews, and definitely those docu-series episodes are on there as well.
Word. Before we I got a couple more things I need for you to do.
Okay.
We're gonna check out this record. Also, what you brought today?
Oh yeah.
You said you
So-
brought something.
So like we saying, I've been working on really expanding my brand of something else. I just learned from Dolph and just other artists like Kanye and stuff like that. And that's I've always wanted to have like my own like clothing line as well.
Yeah.
So
People
I'm
wanna
just
look
fusing,
fresh.
Yeah, so I'm fusing all of it together. So my music, my own like merchandise for my music,
Yeah.
and then my brand as the clothing line itself.
That's so dope.
So people can like might not even know who MINDFRAME is, but they rocking. So it's gonna be called ABKLLD, which stands for Airborne Kings Lifelong Dreams. And it's gonna be men apparel, women apparel.
I love that.
And also I'm gonna try and have some for like kids and stuff as well.
Of course.
And for the music merch, so I have like my ad lib shirts, which I can't really say right now. The logo shirts, and then also I have some other merchandise like things that's based off my music and
That's
my
so
songs.
dope.
That'll
I
be in
like
my
that
merchandise
because
as
it's
well.
slick branding it without some
Yeah.
people may not realize that's what
Exactly.
you're doing.
So
like
it'll
that's a
expose them
smart
to it.
business move, bro. You using your mind,
Got to.
man.
You got to. So I got a gift for you.
Thank
You
you.
can check it out here.
Yeah, let's take a look, y'all. We're about to put it on video. First and foremost, it's one of my favorite colors. Y'all
Dig
know, like, I know it's kind of like burgundy, but I'm a junkie for purple.
Yeah.
Y'all that know me, you know what I'm saying? So he did good. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's the right size. So let's hold it up there.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll make sure when I wear it, I tag you in it.
Please,
We got
please
to do
do.
all that.
Please
Thank
do.
you
Shout
so
out to
much. Hey,
anybody
give me
who-
some love.
for
Boom.
sure. Shout out to
Appreciate that.
anybody who's, you know, bought any, been working it, wearing it. People been going crazy over.
Tell them while
Them
we're
shirts,
live and direct, where can people go and purchase your merch so they can support the movement?
So you can hit me up on Instagram for the merch, as far as the logo shirts and the ad lib shirts and all the other stuff. But all of it'll be all in one stop shop here shortly, and it'll be in my website, which we are getting basically rebuilt and getting the store and things of that nature in place, and it'll all be on ThankGodImFRAME.com.
That's so dope, man. Definitely, I heard you say that, you know, men and women, and you're thinking about doing stuff for the kids, like all that. You know, as you expand, I know stuff like that takes time because it's, you know, it's tough to build a new business. You got to get people in tune with the movement, but once you do, man, there's so many things that you can do. Beanies. One thing I always tell people, make sure you have some really dope socks.
Socks, that's a good idea.
Listen, bro, like, shamelessly, but not shamelessly, I have 3 drawers full of socks of different weird, you know, off the wall socks. Because, you know, people like to, you know, especially, you know, when they had their shorts on, a lot of people be rocking the socks up. You know what I'm saying? Get you some.
I'm the same way. I got one drawer full of them, but like dress socks and like stylish socks.
Right.
And then I got another drawer full of just like regular socks, athletic socks.
Right. I'm the same way. Like, you know, it's just like in our closet. Everything's sectioned off. My jeans are here. Maybe T-shirts here. I actually got 2 closets, y'all, though. I wish I could turn a whole bedroom into a closet, but you know.
That would be dope.
Talk to us about this next record we're gonna get into. And before we do that, I'm gonna have you do a couple things. But what record are we checking out next?
So the next one, it's my newest single. So I'm just trying to be consistent with this.
Got to,
right
bro.
now. So this one is called One More Time. And it is it's basically about like relationships, a lot of this toxic stuff going on, but I'm a Sagittarius and we ain't toxic at all. So anything that sound toxic from me in this song, it ain't.
Got you.
So
just
take it like that.
You had to let them know ahead of time.
Yeah, but everybody, it's real relatable. Everybody's had that, you know, them type of dealings where
of course
you just can't leave somebody alone, or you
Ooh,
know.
I know.
Yeah, it's real relatable. It's dope. It's smooth. It's soulful. It's MINDFRAME. It's got some dope lines in there. Like
that's
cool.
good that you make that relatable music. I think anybody out here who's been in a relationship that's been in love is gonna relate to that.
They are.
Because once you fall in love with someone, it's hard to let go because you overlook a lot of the flaws. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people go back, man. They always instead one more time. So
right.
one more time,
but if it gets too toxic, you gotta let it go, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
There's facts.
It comes to a point sometimes where you just gotta let it go, and then you realize after the fact you made the right move by saying goodbye.
Yeah, sometimes it ain't worth it.
It's not
Sometimes
exactly.
It's not. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Sometimes it ain't worth it.
Absolutely. You know. So before we get into the song, there's 3 things I need you to do.
All right.
I know you kind of already did one of them throughout the interview, but you know, let's do it one more time. Tell everybody the website, social media, YouTube, everywhere that they can follow you at.
For sure. So the website again is www.ThankGodImFRAME.com. That's ThankGodImFrame, FRAME, all one word. And all my social media tags are the same. Thank God I'm Frame. That's Thank God I am Frame, FRAME. And that's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's YouTube, there's TikTok, everywhere. So definitely, please follow me, tap in with me, let me know what y'all think. Hit me up for, you know, merch. And again, like, just be on the lookout for ABKLLD apparel. That'll be on the new website once we get the relaunch going off ThankGodImFrame.com.
Word. Okay. Next thing I need you to do, who you want to give a shout out to, we got to always include that.
All right. Okay. Definitely, again, shout out to my city of Memphis.
Yes.
Shout out to the whole state of Tennessee. Again, big shout out, and RIP to Young Dolph.
Yes.
Shout out to all the Paper Out Empire people as well, and his family and his kids and wife, things of that nature.
Yes.
Shout out to my family. Big shout out to my family. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. All my day ones, my support system. And also Shout out to my guy DJ Hype Man Crunk.
Shout out to Hype Man Crunk. That's my dog. Hey.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Capo. Shout out to you for having me here.
Shout out to you for bringing me a dope energy, dope vibes, dope
no
shirt,
problem.
all that stuff.
No problem. I ain't even nervous around you. We didn't
Yeah.
cross paths way too many
Listen,
times.
absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like you kicked my day off all the way right. I appreciate you, bro.
No
You was my first interview today, and it's been a blessing.
Thank you.
Last but not least, before we get into this record, we are live and direct on the industry's most wanted podcast. So I got to know, you know what I'm saying, what makes MINDFRAME the industry's most wanted?
I'm the industry's most wanted simply because I'm MINDFRAME.
There you go.
Like that's
Period.
it. Like
You are who you
I
are.
am who I am.
Unapologetically.
I don't sound like somebody else. I'm my own thing. I'm authentic. I'm dope. I'm talented. I work hard. I'm handsome as ever.
He is handsome.
You know, so I mean, I'm thankful. Thank God. Like, I mean, why would you not want me? Like,
Absolutely.
I'm versatile. I do a lot, man.
He is the industry's most wanted. You dig?
Indeed.
So listen, we about to get into this record, man. I appreciate you being here today again. Thank you for bringing them positive vibes, positive
Always. Thank
energy.
you for yours as well.
Man, it's all love. I'm excited about getting into this next record. So go ahead and introduce it for us.
Hey, yeah, all the lovers out there and maybe ex-lovers. This is for y'all, man. It's called One More Time. It's available on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes. Available everywhere, y'all. Please tap in, check it out. Tag me. Let me know what y'all think about it, man.
Hey, let's go.
Industry's most wanted.
Keep your feelings over there because I'm keeping mine. You'll never meet another like me, I'm one of a kind. Even though you his now, I know it's still mine. Cause you keep hitting my line, wanting one more time. All my exes don't live in Texas, they in Tennessee. Plus a few that got away, especially one from the D. Guess they wasn't picking up what I was putting down. And most of them regret it when they see me now. But don't get it confused, cause if we had something, it was real. I tried to play my cards right, just needed a different deal. I was the Uno, don't declare war, baby, just go fish. But I know you still wish for this dope. You think you so slick, trying to make me jealous. But I can't be replaced by them average fellas. Them local jokers see the dripping, yeah, they need umbrellas. Slick dissing and riding, but they ain't seeing me, they Helen Keller. But I can't lie, I missed it too when your sexy demeanor. Lil' mama tryna cuff me like that, he come with subpoenas. Beat it so good, Lil' Missy try to charge me with misdemeanors. But I had to wait to 5 and disappear like John Cena. Keep your feelings over there because I'm keeping mine. You'll never meet another like me, I'm one of a kind. Even though you his now, I know it's still mine. Cause you keep hitting my line, wanting one more time. One more time, one more time, one more time. Even though you his now, I know it's still mine. One more time, yeah, one more time. Cause you keep hitting my line, wanting one more time. You get my sin all in your bed still. No wonder a player all in your head still. You know I run game like arcades on treadmills. Replaying everything we did in your head real. Sweet, got me feeling like it's Honeyfield. Cause every taste make me say my like Johnny Gill. No disrespect, I step aside and I ruin your vibe. But it's chemistry we can't describe, we can't ignore or hide. Your girls came to you with rumors on some gossip. And my nigga told me leave you alone, you was on some toxic shit. But at the end of the day, that wasn't stopping shit. We ignored it all cause we was busy doing erotic shit. That's crazy, right? All I do is just sit back and laugh. I apologize on my behalf for what I did in the past. Don't mean to brag, compared to me, that new stress. That's why you can't get enough of me with your crazy. Keep your feelings over there because I'm keeping mine. You'll never meet another like me, I'm one of a kind. Even though you his now, I know it's still mine. Cause you keep hitting my line, wanting one more time.